Let's say that you have done ISO 27001 implementation in your organization, and you have got the certification as well for the ISO 27001 compliance. But now suddenly there is a business requirement, and you have to acquire a new firm as well. And the new firm, the new organization that you are acquiring, they are also ISO 27001 compliant. Okay. So here there are two ISMS being considered. A very unique approach that we will discuss today, something very new that I wanted to touch upon, because these are practical scenario, guys. Acquisition, merging of different organizations is something that is happening in the business every now and then nowadays, and it is becoming a part of the business now, part of the business process. So just wanted to make you to understand how exactly should we go for ISMS in this kind of scenario, because of course your ISMS will change, there would be an impact, but how to deal with it is the question here. So let us try to understand that this time, when there is another company being merged altogether, then you have to treat this merging as an implementation project altogether, as a fresh, because everything will be changing within your organization now, right? But this time there will be some adjustments. Okay, so you have to start from reviewing the ISMS basic framework. Once again, you have to review the scope, you have to review the objectives, the org structure, and considering what are the requirements and interest of the interested parties as well, which in this case is the merged organization that you have into place now. Okay, the second step would be to review all the risks and to perform a thorough risk assessment once again, and making sure that all the risks are treated, and observing if there are any elements under risk assessment that can be merged under both the entities. This is very important. Okay, try to understand this step. Third step will be to review the risk assessment results and define an updated risk treatment plan. Okay, after that you have to adjust the implementation of controls where necessary, because you already have controls in place. Okay, now you have to make minor adjustments. In some cases there might be new controls that you might have to implement once again from the beginning. There could be a chance, but in other places mostly it would be minor tweaks. But again, it depends upon entirely upon the scenario. Okay, so nothing is fixed here. First of all, try to understand that this is an approach that I'm trying to convey you. Okay, so after that you have to again focus on all the remaining aspects now, like training, awareness, operational controls, monitoring how it will be done, internal audits, sorry, management reviews, addressing non-conformities. So these are all the usual steps now. So basically, in nutshell, you have to start it as an implementation project once again, guys. Under this scenario, if any acquisition happens, if any merging happens, if you are being acquired by another organization, then also you would have to go through this process. Okay, this is how it works. This is how merging of ISMS works. This is how two ISMS, when they combine, then this entire approach has to be taken care of. And there are some challenges, of course. There are challenges in this, and I'm sure you must be thinking that love is saying is like it's a piece of cake, but it is not. And I completely understand. You are right there. So there might be complete chance that there is a lack of management support in this case, but you have to understand, without management support you would not be able to complete this, and it will inhibit the entire merging of the organization. Okay, so you have to make sure that you get proper management support. That is the first and foremost thing. And if you will not use a project management approach to this, then you will just waste a lot of time. Okay, that's why I am suggesting to use it as a project for a fresh implementation. But considering that you already have the implementation is in place, So considering that in place, it will save you a lot of time, but you will have to make a lot of tweaks here and there. Okay. But if you will not follow this approach, it will be very haywire here and there. Okay. So this project can be very important, and you have to make sure that it is done timely. Okay. And ISMS scope is something that here in this case will change entirely. Okay, so you now have to understand what all information needs to be protected now under this scenario. Okay, so this is something that I just wanted to touch upon. And again, this is my personal opinion. If you have anything that you wanted to add over here, or anything that you personally have gone through during such a merger, I would highly request you to add in the comment section to make this discussion live and ongoing for people to get the most out of it. Guys, I'm creating these videos just for your benefit. Otherwise, I would simply study all these things and take it to myself. I believe in combined learning. I believe in learning together, guys. That's where this platform stands with you, and that's where you are a big part of this platform. Thank you so much for watching. Take